was gonna play something else, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. We'll just hang around for 2 minutes here. Wait for the BUSDY team to get in here. If you're in here, guys, already, raise your hand so we can unmute you and get things rolling. Hey, Glenn, how's it going?
Yeah. Yeah, good. I think I sent a message into the shared chat, so I think there are already members, so that should help. Let's see. Wonder if Flominana, are you part of the team, Flominana?
Yeah, I am. We're just waiting on Astro, then Cypher Knight.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I saw Astro Pump was in the shared room with us. I was just looking for him. I don't see him in the VC yet.
Be in any minute.
Yeah, it's fine. We usually leave it till like a minute past or at the top of the hour. We open the VC like 10 minutes early, 15, something like that, so we get people in here.
Oh yeah, all good. That's a good system to run. I think Cypher, if you want to raise your hand. We also have Investo, who's a big part of the team, and he'll probably be contributing to the AMA with how he's helped us. If you want to unmute him.
Yeah, just raise your hands, guys, so we see your name pop up to the top of the list, and we can unmute everybody in the team and all that. And in a minute here, we're gonna mute the main chat as well, and we'll post all the official links for anybody that's not familiar with BUSDY yet. You'll have the website, Telegram, all the nice links there, so you can follow along.
Going through and looking for them.
Kevin, moderator, is he a moderator at the team?
Oh, I don't think Kevin is part of the. Is Kevin part of the team? Let's see.
Yeah, he's not gonna be speaking.
Well, I've unmuted him if he's part of the team. Kevin, I don't know if he wants to say something or. Oh, I think he just left the chat. Okay. Oh no, there he is. He came back.
There's Investo.
Okay, we'll mute him. Restomaniac, how's it going?
We're just waiting on Astro to get in here. Should be in here any minute.
Yeah, no problem. We'll wait. And if you guys have any links, anything like that extra from the ones that we'll be posting in our main chat, you can either DM it to Glenn or to me or put it in our shared chat, and we'll forward it to the main chat here because we're gonna mute it in a minute now.
I'll be on that, Glenn. Depending on what you guys post, there might be stuff to add, and just I'll be the ones in DMs with you.
Just send anything over and I can put it because we locked the main chat. Yeah, we may as well. So.
All right.
All your socials get put in there and everything there.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, good deal, Flo. Be sure to send over the DApp and link to the website with it too. The DApp is something people are going to want to get their eyes on.
Awesome, Astro. Excuse me. Right, if Astro, Flominana, and Investo Maniac are ready, I can start the recording and introduce you. We can go into the BUSDY project.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, good afternoon to the Wellcoin Talk community. Today we have an AMA with BUSDY. BUSDY was stealth launched on the 25th of May. It's been a huge success for a stealth launch. It's currently at 1.6 mil market cap. It started a lot lower than that. We've got the DApp, which the BUSDY team call the double DApp. We can go into. We go into the buy and sells, the maximum transactions, and there's also blacklisted wallets, which was mentioned on the white paper that we can go into and buy back and burn. So. Yeah, but first, guys, can we go into the core team's background and experience? That'd be great.
Yeah, primarily my background was Solidity. My Solidity background was just deploying a Solana project I've been working on for a couple of years, but never adding liquidity or trading it. And I realized I had to get a little bit more seasoning to get into that world, but primarily I'm a trader and a marketer. So I'm from a marketing background. And as a trader, I realized I really wanted to do the ultimate sort of level playing field if we launched a coin. So people like Investomaniac and Floamina and Cyphernight, Win Lambo and Dylan, the crew that we're with, we got together as traders and said, let's launch a coin that's just going to be an even playing field, just a good old fashioned fair stealth launch where you add liquidity. Literally nobody, there's no pre-pump, there's no BS. You just add 1 bean of liquidity and then you just start passing the contract around and everybody buys the bottom and they all sort of just, it snowballs from there. And it took about 4 days because we didn't use any callers. We wanted to go completely organic. We didn't pay for anything. We didn't really have much of a marketing wallet either. And one of the rules we had is we weren't going to buy our own chart. That's not the way we were going to play this. We're just going to hold the floor. And then we go, okay, let's get more people in here. And so we were just shilling and growing it. We have a 24/7 VC. And as we're doing our 24/7 VC, amazing things started to happen. People came to us because we're sort of, I've been pamping around the BSC for a long time as kind of a large investor. So people are able to kind of come in and go, wow, this is your coin, but I didn't bring it to my whales right away. I didn't want them to know about it on the ground floor. And in a way, I'm glad they discovered us early because we have some very, very strong-handed early holders that are just holding because what we decided to do was create a coin that was a really, really heavy-duty BUSD rewards token. In the market turn where it's a little bit bearish, we figured let's do a stable coin. BUSD performed really well as a stable coin in the recent UST unpegging, obviously. So we said, let's do BUSD. And let's have a really high rewards token, 15%, something that will incentivize you to hold. And then our job as a team is just anyone who bought early, just hold the floor. And while we create volume, your wallet's going to just print rewards. So the BUSD is flowing over there. You can ask anybody who was in early. That's just, they're already like 5-6x on their investment just off BUSD rewards, if not more. Or at least getting even. And then the further along you invest, you de-risk your position by investing because those BUSD rewards are really printing. I think a lot of devs will lower those rewards as time goes on. And that's not what we wanted to do. I think when you get into a rewards token, a lot of times it's very good for a while. And then you start to go, well, how come there's no rewards coming out of this thing? And then they say, well, it's volume. And they are volume dependent to some extent, but also there's a lot that the team can do to mess around with those. We're keeping it exactly 15% straight down the line. We've got, our marketing wallet rerouted to LP, which is one of the challenges for a rewards token. And we also, the Poo coin doesn't show our true LP because I added a large portion of the LP just from my own pocket. I said I wouldn't buy the chart, but I didn't say I wouldn't add LP. So I wrapped a lot of tokens from the marketing wallet to thicken up our LP, but it's now stored in 2 lockers at EXLock, which you can go visit, check our pins. It's in the link. So that if you want to know the true liquidity, for whatever reason, Dex Screener shows our liquidity is twice as much as PooCoin, which is slightly annoying, but PooCoin always gets everything wrong, so what can you do? So check Dex Screener for that. And we're continuing to thick up the liquidity because the marketing wallet is just going to liquidity as well right now. So we're really thickening up the liquidity, but with my marketing background, I'm able to deploy against favors with some amazing people and then very strategically go to amazing places that come highly recommended, like Whale Coin Talks, and deploy very sensibly the dev wallet, which we're also just using to develop things like our Double D app, which the first application in the Double D app, in addition to the 15% BUSD rewards, the first application in the Double D app called the Titty Twister, which is an anonymous cross-chain bridge between Phantom, Polygon, Crow, BNB, and Ethereum, and AVAX. And you can go from BNB to BNB or any of the other combinations above. And it's a great bridge, low-fee bridge, a very fast bridge, amazing, powered by BlockBlend, which is a fantastic project and developed by a dev that puts me to shame in terms of his coding abilities. His name is Creative Cosmic. And BlockBlend, fantastic hardware that white labeled that to us. And if you want to use that bridge, say a real quick example of a use case for some of you degens out there, because we're all traders and degens. Let's say one of your wallets is known to your degen buddies, but you're kind of annoyed that they can track your wallet. Well, with BlockBlend technology powered through the Titty Twister bridge, which you can see at BUSDYtokenBSC.com. That's BUSDYtokenBSC.com. You can jump into that website and click on the Double D app, BUSDYtokenBSC.com. And if you're checking that out, you can look at that. And if you just put BNB in one side, then create a wallet that's never had anything added to it before and send your BNB across that bridge for a very low fee. Make sure it's more than 0.1, but not more than 50 BNB. 50 BNB, very important to get it within that range. And it's worth reading over all the instructions at the bottom too, because it's your money. And feel free to test a small amount, but it has to be more than 0.1 first. But let's say you wanted to load up a wallet with BNB and just have a wallet that just exists in outer space where nobody knows it's yours. You would just start a new wallet and move your BNB across the bridge, and voila, you've got an anonymous wallet. Very useful application. There's a million ways you can use technology like that. There's larger projects that have similar technology, but if I have to, I can say this because I didn't develop that part of our project. This is far superior to Tornado Cash by a mile. So we've got that DApp, and this is all just sort of stuff that's been coming along. And now we have the Double D app, which is going to be a whole suite of applications, white labeled. We can't tell you all the things. Some of it's incredibly bullish. There's too many great technology projects all throughout this space that are languishing without somebody to sort of promote it. So, and not to be crass, but we're going to kind of put some boobs in their face and sort of shake it a little bit and make some noise with a bullish meme, dank 15% BUSD rewards. And the rewards are also going to go up from 15% because as these dApps start making money, we're going to feed our rewards distributor wallet more BUSD that will be also distributed on top of that. So as we SEO those pages and they're able to generate revenue, that revenue will get distributed to our holders. So you can get complicated with us, you can go deep with us, but at the end of the day, it's just a bullish meme with fat rewards like Rocket BUSD that we're taking on the road to 1 billion.
Thank you very much for the instruction on the double DApp and everything there, AstroPam. So let's go into there's maximum transactions as well. I think there's 0.1% of total supply. Is that per transaction or is it per 24 hours? How does that work? And then there's a max wallet of 1%.
Oh, there's only a cooldown period of 15 minutes, but the maximum transaction is 0.1%, and that's an anti-whale mechanism. So at the launch, when we stealth launched, any of you guys who have ever dealt with a stealth launch, the worst thing about a stealth launch is you have all these sniper bots that snipe your contract the second you add liquidity. And those are sort of not going to be part of your family. You're never going to see them on the Telegram group. They're not going to be out there shilling and working. They just sniped liquidity the second they saw it there. So like most devs will just launch anyway, and then they wonder why their stealth launch is dusted in 10 minutes. That's because they didn't take the painstaking time to blacklist the sniper bots. So if you look at the first page of our wallets, a large majority of those wallets on that first page are all blacklisted sniper bots, and we've shut their rewards off. So they are dutifully holding the floor. And we actually left their rewards on for 24 hours to refund them the $1.75 they spent to get their bags. And as far as the sort of anti-whale mechanisms, I think it might be fun to introduce one of our whales over at BUSDY, who is a friendly whale like we all are at BUSDY. Some people we know from our investing world who are all here to take us on the road to 1 billion. Investomaniac, say hello to everybody.
What's up, everybody? How am I sounding?
You sound pretty good. You could be a little louder. It sounds good, though.
Wow, coin viewers, what's going on? Is everyone feeling bullish? Because I don't care about Bitcoin and I don't care about red markets. Don't do, never have. Go look at CMC. You'll see stuff up 1,600%. Red markets make me bullish. I'm a wow. I'm a crypto millionaire. I like buying stuff when it's at the bottom in the red. Most of the people listening to this voice chat are also professional traders. You know what we do. I'm super, super duper bullish on BUSDY. It's making so much noise around the BSC right now. Everyone's heard of it. It is imminently about to explode. Check your DMs. We're going to be doing all kinds of marketing tactic. Some old, some new, some slightly in the gray area. And some new stuff that I don't think people have really done in crypto. That's coming from Astro's background, who is an enterprise level marketer, let's say, for some of the biggest YouTube celebrities on the planet. What kind of questions? You got some questions for me, Glenn?
I was wondering, I really like the anime stickers. I was wondering if you're going to do, like, in the future, add a NFT series as well to BUSDY.
Investo will just tell you. I didn't want to tell you because we haven't totally closed the deal, but Investo will give you the front running alpha, I'll bet.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a snitch when it comes to info, I guess. So we are going to host a state-of-the-art NFT marketplace. The creator's actually in this room right now. I see him step into this room. Alongside our other groundbreaking first-to-market DApp. Yeah, this is new blockchain technology. There ain't never been no cross-chain anonymizing bridge, fast, cheap, and secure. The way it works with validation nodes is different. The block blend technology, you don't even need to connect a wallet to our bridge. Anonymous without a wallet connection. So we are going to be, and I'm coining the term here, and I hope a few hundred people are going to hear it so no one can steal it. I'm coining the term meme-tility. BUSDY is the first meme-tility token you've seen. It's going to set a trend off. We're going to make big waves in the BSC. You're going to see it in the coming months. In the bull market, you're going to see all these meme-tility coins trending. Just remember, BUSDY was first. BUSDY's the original. We don't want to be Catgirl. We don't want to be Rocket. We want to do more than them. So I'm with this team, and I'm going to do whatever it takes, even the naughty stuff, to take us past $1 billion.
And that's one of the advantages, by the way, is having guys like Investo. I mean, if you guys just heard that, don't you want that guy holding your floor? So as being a trader in the BSC, as you go around, I've been pamping around, like I said, I've been pamping around the BSC since it was BNB, and you get to know people. And so I kind of knew the kind of people I wanted to be in this project because, you know, as a trader, we know how important it is to just have the friendliest whales in the project. Because you want to know that there's as many, and you can read on our website, BUSDYtokenBSC.com, beyond just checking out the first app. We have a lot of anti-whale mechanisms, and we really don't even honestly need them with the whales we have in this project. And yet there are some early holders who have big bags that have just been diamond holding that stuff because the thing is just printing so much BUSD. They want to take it on the whole ride. I think someone said that on a high volume day on Rocket BUSD, people were just printing tens of thousands of dollars, and that only had 8% BUSD rewards. So if you want to invest in it just as a simple meme project, a bullish meme with fat BUSD rewards, you can go on that level. But if you want to also explore the higher, you know, Web3 technology stuff that we're getting into, you can also dig into that. And really, it's yeah, on the surface, it's kind of just titty twister and, you know, boobs and all of that sort of stuff, but it's a lot more than it's BUSDY's more than just another pretty face, and you don't want to let her be the two that got away, as it were.
Awesome. And have you had an audit on the smart contract for BUSDY as well?
Yeah, actually, you know, it's been audited a bunch of times because I just forked it. But we are doing an audit as we speak, and we're switching the dev wallet and the marketing wallet to a multi-sig on the one of our big investors is a guy named MCilo. MCilo is very big in the Chinese marketing community. So some of our early investors are all big in the marketing world. Because I kind of wanted that. Some of the big YouTubers that are going to be pushing this, I haven't really told about it because I don't want them to have bags. They just owe me favors. But some of the top YouTube crypto channels in the world owe me some favors from my marketing days, without getting too sort of, you know, into all that. But basically, we are definitely doing an audit, and we're actually going to be doing a CERTIC audit, but those take like months and cost $30,000, and sort of in the spirit of not pumping a lot of our own funds into anything but marketing as we go, I thought, well, let's just get a solid audit, and Flo would know the name of it. It's something called Solid. I can't even remember the name of the company that's auditing. Solid Proof, yeah. So we're in the process of doing that right now. But if you look at the contract, anybody who knows how to look at contracts, it's just so standard and boring. Every dev, from Creative Cosmic at Blockblend to all the other devs who've come through our VC, which is 24/7, by the way. If you ever just feel like stopping in, it's like crypto college in there, and it's a lot of good times. We just work right out in front of the public 24/7. We share screens. You'll see us coding on Vercel. You'll see us laughing it up. You'll see us doing guerrilla marketing campaigns and raiding Twitch streams and doing all kinds of mischief in there and just pumping the coin 24/7 and having a laugh. So stop by the BUSDY portal, which you should be able to find links available here. And you can find us in the 24/7 VC if you have questions or just want to sort of study the process. But yeah, as Investo mentioned, we are going to be doing state-of-the-art programmatic targeting, retargeting, and pixel-driven marketing campaigns pursuant to every platform. We're going to be just really, really doing all the things that state-of-the-art marketing does, and even some bleeding-edge gray area marketing that will be taking.
Don't give them too much sauce, Astro. Not too much.
No, I won't give them too much sauce.
Awesome, guys. Yeah, and I was wondering that was my next question. What's going to happen in the future with the marketing? I imagine with a huge success you've built up quite a chunky marketing wallet.
No, you know what? The marketing wallet's all been rerouted to utility, to the liquidity. But luckily for BUSDY, that in my course as a trader, the BSC has been very good to me. So when we need funds to do marketing, we will have funds to do marketing, because this isn't just run by some Jeet devs. No offense. This is whales. And we're here to make a big, big splash. We're here to take this to $1 billion, so everybody remembers AstroPamp, so everybody remembers Flowaminas, so everyone remembers Cypher Night, Win Lambo, Dilla, Investomaniac, the whole family. Everyone's going to be shook to the core in the BSC by this amazing project where these guys just played fair and square. And it reminds us of the old days of the BSC, back early April, May, back when things really, really mooned, and back before the devs just started doing all kinds of nonsense with these stealth launches. You know how hard it is out there if you're a degen. And you might be thinking as a degen, well, I got there late. Too bad I missed BUSDY. And all these little baby BUSDYs popping up every day. There's just 30 different rugs that show up a day that are baby BUSDY, BUSDY boy, BUSDY girl, BUSDY MILF. They're all over the place. And yeah, if you want to degen. But so many people right now feel like, I missed BUSDY. And if you only knew, this is the time to buy BUSDY, because we're doing it old school and we're taking it to $1 billion.
Awesome. So yeah, I'll open it up to the rest of the team if anyone's got a question for AstroPamp or the team here.
Glenn, can I quickly ask you a question before you go to questions?
Sure, yeah.
Have you ever seen a $1 billion meme provide state-of-the-art blockchain technology alongside it? Could you name me one?
I'm not sure. Some the big ones maybe have done something like that, but not anonymous. Probably not. No. I mean, that's one of the questions I've got from an investor was asking about a bridge.
The likes of Doge, the likes of Shiba are still talking about a utility. Well, we've done it reverse. This is going to be absolute meme potential, and the big investors are coming along because we're going to be providing. It's kind of, you have your fun, jokey side. You have the anime, which is huge right now. In case people didn't know, anime is absolutely huge right now. It's a big, big trend. And then you've got investors that come along there to see the joke and what is all the hype about. And all of a sudden, we are the guys hosting the newest blockchain tech, to the point where developers are going to be coming to BUSDY saying, "Can we host our tech on your site?" Because we're generating a lot of traffic, and everyone here is very good with SEO and marketing and up-to-date tactics and mechanics on really how to push marketing outside of just crypto. But we are going outside of crypto. We're going quite mainstream with BUSDY, and it's the beginning. It's the beginning.
Yeah, so I've got a question here from an investor, Syed. He asked, on your white paper, it's mentioned that your bridge application is powered by Blockblend. He wants to understand, is the bridge the same as Blockblend, anonymous bridge service, or have you made some modifications and changes to it?
Absolutely no modifications, exactly the same service, except half of them transaction fees, as it's a whitelist, is going to be going to our distributor and back to BUSDY holders. So as we are going to monetize from these dApps, and that is what sets us apart from every other meme token out there. We're going to bring in foreign currency from outside of BUSDY, to the point where the 15% rewards, which is as big as it gets, are just going to be a cherry on the cake. Not even spoken about the 15% BUSD rewards, which is the best stable coin right now.
20% rewards. That Medium article shows that with the blacklist feature and the burn we've done, the rewards are more towards 18%. We just can't advertise that because they're exempt from rewards. So with 20% of the supply exempt, that bumps the reward ratio, and it actually enhances the liquidity because they're holding the floor. 20% of the supply can't move.
Yeah, by the way, if you guys want to learn more about that or more about our stealth launch procedures, check out our Medium articles. Flo's writing. He's written white papers for some really big projects, and if you look at our white paper, which has been there since day one, basically day two, you're going to kind of get a real sense that we're not playing around. That was something CeeLo said when he first found our project. He read the white paper and he just wrote back, "Damn, you guys aren't playing around." Good job on those, by the way, Flo.
Well, that kind of white paper makes Cello just aping. And for those who don't know, Cello runs Asian market, and he's pushed as many billion-dollar platforms as anyone else could have, all through Asia. And he apes in, and he comes in the VC and checks in, and we're baby now. Other people might be looking and thinking, $2 million, that's quite a lot for a meme token. And I agree, that's quite a lot for a meme token, but BUSD is not a meme token. BUSD is something completely different entirely. And when we edge up towards 5 million, you're going to see real marketing kicking in.
This is one you just hold through the summer, and as things turn bullish in the fall and the exchanges and all the other fun that will come, we're still pre-coin market cap, pre-coin gecko guys. And if you think you're late, trust me, you're early.
Awesome. And going back to the BUSD rewards, how are they paid? Is it auto, or do you claim it off the website? How does it work for investors?
It's an auto mechanism. All you have to do is add BUSD to your wallet, and then they're just automatically, they show up. And it's just paid out at random intervals. The contract does little cells to distribute rewards. And we have a bot that shows up in our Telegram called the BUSDY Fucks, and she just dropped Bucks bot. And it's spelled FUX, so it's not offensive. So I just said BUSDY FUX. And that bot shows up in our Telegram group, and, everybody goes, "Oh, it was a contract sell." So, but I wouldn't wait for those for an entry necessarily, because the cells are very gentle. You're probably not going to see a better entry than today, because primarily the drop, we actually fared quite a bit better than all the other tokens in the recent drop. If you look at a 4-hour chart, we're still on a very, very bullish uptrend. And it is a little bit of a nice entry around the markets, but I think right here is a very nice entry on BUSDY. So I think this is about as good an entry as you're going to get. And we're going to be pushing hard. Our marketing strategy is attack, followed by attack, followed by attack. We're 24/7. We're a very active team with what we're planning on doing, guys. We're here for you all the time. And we're taking this pretty darn seriously. So sometimes we're a little intense in the VC when we're working on stuff. But for the most part, we're also having a blast, man. This is a vacation from trading now in the bear market. Who would want to be trading this market? This is the time to get into low cap gems and just hold them until the market recovers. And we're going to be pumping all the way up through that process too. There's always one coin that dominates the summer bear markets and the summer slumps, just like last year. And we're going to do everything in our power to be that coin that's just the dominant meme, the dominant rewards token with bullish utilities.
Back to the double DApp, what utilities are you planning to add to it next, and what's available for investors on the DApp at the moment?
So we're going to monetize, Glenn. And I do want to emphasize this. 15, 18% rewards, BUSD rewards, they're good. They rely on trading volume, right? We are going to monetize all the current blockchain tech that we think is good enough to be on BUSDY. And it will be a prestige and a privilege to have your DApp placed on BUSDY in our ecosystem pretty soon. Pretty soon, it'll be a privilege when you see what other DApps we're about to be hosting. They're all going to monetize our token. So by you holding BUSDY, you're going to be getting paid via the newest blockchain tech that we're going to be hosting on our site. We're going to be doing really, really cool stuff like anonymous off-ramping, anonymous on-ramping, anonymous cross-chain bridging. We're going to be hosting NFT marketplaces, and we're going to be really pushing towards Japanese and China with that stuff. And China, obviously, nothing's by accident here, Glenn. Nothing's going to be an accident. We're going to push that NFT marketplace towards Asia, and Asia are then going to see anonymous bridging and crypto off ramping. There's no accidents at BUSDY. Everything's done.
Anonymous swap and anonymous wallet's a little front running alpha too there. That's closer than any of the other stuff. Like, we don't almost want to say, because a lot of these deals are sort of not sealed yet, but we're basically going to be, affectionately I say, we're going to kind of be a bordello or a strip mall where BUSDY's just stacked with utilities. And so all these great utilities that are willing to do white labels that just aren't getting the attention they need because they seem like more technology plays and they're languishing at these lower market caps. We're going to put attention on those, and we're going to just really, really do everything we can to put attention on those great projects, and all at the same time provide benefits to our holders. And then that way, as people are looking at investing in us as we climb market cap, they won't have to ask that question, well, it doesn't do anything, it's just a meme. Should I buy it at 50 million? Should I buy it at 100 million? Should I buy it at 250 million? But if the rewards are printing and the dApps are very bullish, I can see people saying, wow, well, this, just because it masquerades as a meme coin doesn't mean this isn't a substantial project full of value for crypto users.
Let's open it up to questions. Let's see, Moses, you had a question for BUSDY team. Go ahead.
Hey, Moses.
Oh, there's no answer there. Let's see, Western Beast, you had a question for the BUSDY team. Go ahead.
Hey, Astro. Hey, Flomania. Great presentation. I really feel the enthusiasm towards this project.
Thanks, man.
Okay, give me a second. Oh, sorry, I just got your white paper. I saw you made mention of utilities that you'll be adding up to the project with time. Now, you also made mention of other people coming to host on your project. So does this mean you'll be doing a launch pad in the future?
No launch pad. Launch pads are bullshit. They never make me bullish. Everything we do at BUSDY's bullish. We're not going to try to do a lame ass launch pad. But an NFT marketplace is bullish. NFTs aren't even really that bullish, but an NFT marketplace that other people can create NFT collections on, where we get royalties on all the NFTs created there, that's bullish.
Yeah, I'm just loading your white paper now. I saw where you talked about utilities being added. So what requirements do these utilities need to make that you see that it will make sure that your project stays sustainable and it will benefit? If you wanted adding a utility now, what requirements would those utilities have to meet?
Well, they just have to come into our VC, and we'll be happy to talk with anybody. If anybody here listening knows of a bullish utility that wants to white label, bring it to us. And eventually, as the revenue goes up and up, we've also got some ideas for additions to the utilities that will add added extra value for sure.
All right, that'll be all from my end. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys as enthusiastic as I stay bullish towards me.
Right on, man. Thanks so much for asking a question, man. And I hope you get a bag, man. We're going to make you some money.
At Western, we look forward to you seeing us.
Awesome. And yeah, we're running out of time today, but yeah, there's been quite a few people joining the VC. We've got 308
Glenn,
in here now.
Fling a few quick questions through, Glenn.
Sorry?
Put a few very quick questions through. 20-second questions.
Yeah. Meta Boy, did you have a question? Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, mate. And how are you doing, guys?
Doing great, man.
Yeah, I think I'm clearly enough, right?
What's your question, brother?
Yep, I've been in your website and others, and I just have a question for what are you going to make for the internal marketing for the community, let's say, to make the community engagement, so always getting the hype for the community for the
I think that's a
project?
great question, man. Right now, I think we're up to about
Yeah.
10,000 followers on Twitter. We're about 4,000 followers on our Telegram. That's nothing.
Yeah.
We're going to go all the way. We're going to be pushing YouTube pre-roll ads that are going to play programmatically in front of YouTube videos. So imagine starting a YouTube video. You go to say watch one of your favorite crypto YouTubers, and then you've got Investomaniac coming at you with pictures of Lambos and pictures of BUSDY with her boobs, and Investo would say something.
Saying cool shit like, do you want to slap your girlfriend with $500 bills because you're tired of her always telling you spend too much time at crypto and you never make no money? Well, BUSDY's going to solve that for everyone.
Yeah.
We got full on bullish mode, active, full on bullish mode. And if you want to see the engagement, just jump in the Telegram group. And you'll see where BUSDY's going. It won't be long before you buy a bag if you jump in the Telegram group. Thanks for the question, Acti.
Yeah, man, great answer,
great.
man. Awesome, solid. Thank you very much, and thank you,
Thank you,
for
man.
the opportunity, for the privilege.
Community is great. We love our community, and that's not just me saying that. The one thing that surprised me the most is how great and how supportive and how much fun our community is, especially since it's boobs, right? There's nothing more fun than boobs, and I've never seen more women in crypto than are in our community. I've never seen more women hanging around crypto than in our community.
Awesome. Well, unfortunately, we've run out of time today. It's been great speaking to after Pam, Flominin, and Investomaniac. Yeah, I can see the passion and your dedication to the project. It's doing an amazing well from the stealth launch on the 25th of May. I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming in the future. As we always say for Wellcoin Talk community investors, AMAs are for research and educational purposes. It's not financial advice. Do your own research. Check out their website, white paper, and official community socials. They're all in our main chat there. And yeah, head over to the Telegram if you want to have a chat with these guys, because they've got the VC open 24/7. So yeah, anyone has.
Now we'll see you guys over there. We'll be in the VC right after this. If anyone didn't get a chance to ask their questions here, we'll take them over there.
4 hour VC on our Telegram, Glenn. 24 hours. You can drop in anytime and ask questions.
Awesome, that's great. Thanks very much for coming today, guys. I'm looking forward to the future for the BUSDY team and community.
Thanks for having us, Glenn. You guys do a great job, man. This was awesome.
Thanks, Glenn. Thanks to all the listeners as well.
No problem. Take care, guys. And yeah, I'll send over a copy of the recording and share with your community, and I'll send that into our main chat for our investors to listen back to later on. And take care.
Thanks, man.